it going? It's me, Sleepy. Hope you guys are all doing very well and you are relaxed right now. So, today's video, as you can probably guess, is going to be a very, very special one. Well, it's a special one for me. And what we have are these. Just swap that around. So I'm pretty sure you all know what this is. What is it? That's right, these are the official Nintendo Switch joycons, and these are of course the OLED version that came with my only OLED model for the Switch, and yeah, it served me very well still to this day. So we've got here, of course, I know it's a bit backwards. This is the left Joy-Con, this is the right Joy-Con. Let's see if I confuse you. So, currently you can tell it's connected to to my Switch by the lights here, you can see. And it's on the first light, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 light indicators on the Joy-Cons to indicate the player, in case you didn't know. Now they're roughly the same, but you can see some clear differences. But let's start with the left one, I think. So, well, actually, let's just have a little play first. So, Joy-Cons, and yeah, you need both, of course. Well, I say you need both. In most games you don't need both, but for games like Mario Kart, which I don't have currently, I will probably want to buy Mario Kart actually very shortly, just to, in time to get ready for the Switch 2, so I can, I guess, get my skills up with Mario Kart. Anyway, so the left Joy-Con, of course, like most controllers, or almost all controllers, will have a control stick like this. It's quite that rubbery material to it. It's got quite a short directional input, I guess. Or the range is quite short. We have it up here is the minus button. Normally that'd be used for as like a select button actually. Select button might be used for, let's say, maps you might see in games mostly. So yeah, that's the minus button there. Got the 4 buttons here. This is the D-pad. As you can see, it's quite different that you might see compared to traditional D-pads. Because for the start, it's literally just 4 dots, and there's no I guess bit behind it, like the circular layer. And down here is the you take a screenshot, capture screenshot, or video up to 30 seconds, I believe. Up here we've got 2 shoulder buttons. Got the thinner top button, which is that's the L. It's like a little L symbol just there, and then just down here on the back side is ZL. So you could say it's like the L2 or the LT of PlayStation and Xbox controllers as a comparison. On the back you got these, this here is just a little release button to release the joycon from the Switch model, the Switch machine that is. And on the side got SL, SR. So this is a beautiful game where you just control using one pad, just like this. So super cool, where you just have like one set of joycons like this, and then detach it from the machine, and then you can play multiplayer games like Mario Kart, Mario Party, etc. So that's a pretty cool function that I do like, the joycons. So well done Nintendo for thinking that very through. Good design there. Here I've got a little connectivity button to sync the joycon to the device, the Switch device. As I said before, this is the light indicators. And then obviously this black part. See, it's kind of thin part here. It's like the rail system, I guess is what it's called, where you attach, slip on the Switch device, which I'll show you just later on. Just go back to the control stick. It's actually slightly raised. You can probably just see here, kind of like a little mushroom head. Might be like a little toadstool. I don't know if you can tell, but mine's not quite it's been overused, as you can imagine. As you can see here, it's not quite perfectly circular. It's kind of depressed, slightly depressed or compressed, I suppose. If you use off just holding up like that to walk forward in a lot of action games. So yeah, you can tell that's a overly used direction for me. Go back to the D-pad. So you can catch the light on it. There are just little tiny triangles on each button. Just a little detail there. On the back, there's a Nintendo trademarks, logos, all that stuff. Also says like, what does it say? Input Japan, made in China, all that. Yeah, quite hard to read. It's like, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiny screws. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 tiny screws. I've never opened up the Joy-Con before, never needed to. But that looks like about it. Joy-Con, it's got this nice smooth, rounded edges here, so it's never, or will never cut your fingers. Similarly, the right Joy-Con. So again, we have, well, it's come down here, the control stick, and this is pretty much still pretty perfectly circular. No compression there, you can see. Nice spring to it. Nice spring to the directions. 4 buttons to same size. See here, same size to here, yeah. So it's pretty much identical, but just like flipped. Right. 4 buttons. So kind of like the SNES, SNES buttons. Got the familiar B, Y, X, A, or A, B, Y, X, or X, Y, or X, Y, A, B, X, Y, A, B. Nice and clicky. Although slightly small buttons. Plus sign, it's kind of like the start button. Yeah, pause, as you might expect. This is the little home button. You see there, it's got a little house symbol. So you can press that to go to the home screen on your Switch, where you can go to settings and all that, change game, like close game, etc. I don't know, go on the internet, go on the Nintendo eShop if you want. And similarly, triggers up here, same works well still. On the back, release button, and then yeah, the sides here the same. Just a little bit raised. Give just enough tactileness to it when you're pressing down. Yeah, obviously I've never used these buttons because I don't have Mario Kart, so I have no idea if I ever use this. Because I imagine I'm going to use two joycons together anyway. So let's do a bit more over-explaining of the joycons. I want to try and go through a little rating, so let's go through the build quality. What is this like? Build quality, durability. Basically, I actually think it's quite nice. It's quite solid. Like, I mean, if I shake it quite hard, you know, it's very slight movement, but that's just the buttons. I think that's quite normal. But there's nothing loose in there. Everything is. See how the finish is very clean. Like, there's no obvious big gaps. Everything's very nice and compact in the Joy-Cons. I think even the rail is quite nicely finished as well. And just kind of like sets right up to the main pad. Nothing's loose. The buttons very clicky. I could click it all day actually. Just like a fidget. You know, one of the fidget spinners or fidget toys you might have. Yeah, very good. Control sticks. Control sticks they're okay. They work well. I wouldn't say they're the best, to be fair, because they are slightly smaller. So it can be kind of slippery actually. And then the sensor, the sensitivity is not quite as accurate compared to like the PS4, PS3, even PS2, PS5, even the Xbox 360 controller that you might have seen in my other videos. Yeah, these sticks are, comparatively they're last place compared to those two, or more. But they work fine. They work fine. Just want to get the accuracy that you might need. But some of the games, in most of the games, you don't really need high, intense kind of action, like first persons, FPS, game shooters. I mean, there are some games like, say, Metro Prime, for instance, where, the sticks, you can use it to move around. However, of course, the Joy-Cons have gyroscope in them. But we'll go into that subject in just a second. So just going back to the build quality, I think build is really good. Triggers are nice. Like considering the size of these things, you can see these my hands. So it's very nice. Nothing's loose, nothing's kind of cutting into me. Nothing's really worn down, mostly apart from the control stick, but that's a given, that's going to happen anyway. Nothing's ever come off. I've had it for a while. That's been a couple of years now, or getting there. Nothing everything's nice and straight. So I'd give the build quality, pretty high marks, to be fair. Probably, like a 9 out of 10, something like that. Comfortability, next, comfortability. So, are these comfortable? Right, for me, my hands are small-ish. I'd say maybe average, or slightly less than average hands for a guy, I guess. But I think they're pretty comfortable, and I do like. Let's say you just laying back and just have this. I like the fact obviously they're separate. I just do this and have my hands spread. That's what I like about having these Joy-Cons, because I can just lay. I across like that, just like this. I don't have to have my hands constantly like this, right? Most games that I've played, I've had the joycon detached like this, right? Because I don't have a Switch Pro controller. I do have the joycon attachment that came with it. So of course you just slide it in like this. Right. And yeah, so there's the rail inside, there's the rail parts inside. And then slip it in there. So let's do it the other side. So just slip that there. And there we go. It's pretty nice and compact to be fair. So you could have something like this for more, if you use this kind of, standard grip. Then you've got this nice big fat square, like a toast. So I find it uses like a few sessions with Metroid Dread. So Metroid Dread, I've used this grip, this attachment with the joycons. I felt it was quite well, I think I played for maybe 2 sessions and it was alright, it's not bad. But I think over time, I just literally detached the joycons. So yeah, detach. So what you do is hold, push in, and then you can slide out like that. Needs a little bit of force, but not too much. And there you go. And then it's pretty smooth. So yeah, that's I'd say the comfortability is pretty good. As I said before, no sharp edges. The buttons are, I think they're placed pretty well. For me, that is personally. I think for the average, like bigger hands, it might be, a slight problem. And you're gonna get cramped probably easily. I can get a bit cramped sometimes if I'm playing long term, of course, but I guess over time I've kind of got used to it. And I've played a lot of games, so my hands are either like really strangely shaped, so they're adapted to most controllers. So hard to say, to be fair, hard to say. But yeah, I can kind of do like this kind of claw. Let's see, claw grip, right? Claw grip. I've done this grip for some games. I think I did with with Zelda, where the run button is on the top, the X button, and you just hold it like that. And then, because you use B to jump, right? So I'm just using that to hold, run, and then sprint B. Anyway, comfortability, yes. Yes, because it's turned on. Anyway, yeah, I think the trigger's nice. So no problems there. Nothing's really. It's nice and clicky, right? It's springy. Nothing's hard to press down. These are not adapter triggers. They're just presses. Single presses. Yeah, as I said before, the sticks, they're okay, but because they're kind of small, you don't get much accuracy, so you have to try and be a bit more. When you do that, for me, I have to just kind of grip the joycons are slightly more, so I get a bit more control, and then I can just slowly move the stick just to gain slightly better accuracy with aiming or just moving around. So sticks are probably where they're not the best, but they're fine. Yeah, otherwise everything else is quite fine for me. So I'd probably give comfortability 7, 7.5, 7.5 let's say. Functionality, the buttons are, yeah, they're decent. Yeah, they're good for the games that you need, for simple controls. Obviously to keep the, joycons portable and easy to kind of, I guess, pack away, to move around, carry around. I don't know, you're going somewhere on a trip, you just want to keep it nice and flat. I think Nintendo have done a pretty good job to keep the design compact, organised, and the buttons are, yeah, maybe they could do a few more buttons. It'd be nice to have like a adaptive trigger, so for like, softer presses, slight presses or hard presses for different pressure, presses in certain games. As I said before, the functionality is where Joy-Con has a lot of good functions, like the gyro inside, gyro sensors in, I believe it's both Joy-Cons, but let's say Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, you have a lot of times where you're going to use the bow and arrow, for example, and Tears of the Kingdom, especially you've got the Ultra Hand, so this is the way you use the nice gyro sensor inside to just slightly tilt to manipulate, what you're attaching or controlling, right? And it feels really good, it's really nice. Nice and organic that way. And the aiming with the bow and arrow, very nice as well. When I first used it, I thought, yep, this is exactly what I need. So I'm sitting back, moving around like this, and yeah, I can just aim. Even use the stick. Use a stick to do quick aim, but then the gyro sensor to get a bit more accuracy. So that's the nice part, I think. It's probably the highlight for the Joy-Con for me, gyroscope. And also they say like Metroid Prime. So Metroid Prime. And this game, is mostly first person. Well, I say mostly it is first person, right? But there are times where you're in a ball, you're rolling around, and it's nice to have the gyroscope there as well. But aiming, of course, is where it shines with the Metroid Prime or any kind of first person shooters. So gyroscope, big win, love that. Well, there's also the IR, infrared. I think it's infrared sensor. I actually don't know where it is on here, but yeah, I've never played a single game that uses IR sensor, so don't know about that, but I know there's a thing. HD Rumble is quite nice as well, and these Joy-Cons I think they work pretty well as expected. Say, I think recently I've encountered that in Mario Odyssey, where there's like little shakes and stuff, you can feel it. there's it's not quite as sophisticated as, of course, the PS5 controller, but it's actually still pretty decent for what it is. So that's nice to have that little feature. So functionality, okay, I guess because of the gyroscope, I'm going to give it 8.5. That's really good. But yeah, everything else really good. Sound ability. Well, so how does that sound? By the way, sound ability, I don't think it's a real word. Something I made up. And I thought, let me just add this in. So, how does it sound? So this is the top buttons, L and R. So it actually sounds slightly different if you tap the top and then tap the outside. It's kind of a, I guess, seesaw is to it. See? Just a slight. Yeah. Here's the sticks. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can also press down the stick as well. Okay, then we have the buttons. Yep, super satisfying that. Nice different clicky sounds. Yeah, the sound ability, super nice for me. So of course, it's objective, but I'll give it a 9. Give it a 9. Overall rating then for the joycons, well, probably about 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. Do you agree? Do you agree, or do you think otherwise? And just going to show you the system as well. Right, whilst I was fiddling with the sticks, I somehow messed my system up. So excuse me while I try and fix that. Alright, so we're back, and here's my system. You may have seen it before. By the way, this is the course touchscreen. Not the best touch in the world, but decent enough. So just gonna call it slide joycons in like this. See the little indicator there on the screen. And just see on here. There you go. Little indicator to say locked in, ready to rock. So yeah, that's everything works very nicely here. that's the joycon. The joycons even. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. And the joycons, do you like it? Do you not? Do you think it's better than the Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers, or even like looking back, the SNES, the GameCube controllers, the Wii controllers, all that? How does Joy-Con rate for you? And are you looking forward to Switch 2, I guess? So guys, that's it. Thank you for your time as always. I know you guys like this whole thing, and yeah, that goes the same for me too. Controllers are so cool. I don't know why, just like tapping on things, controllers, games, that sort of thing. Right, that's me rambling away like a fool. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are feeling super relaxed. Especially for me, it's really helped me out a lot. And you guys are always awesome. Thanks for watching as always. Thank you for your support, and yeah, please do try to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I don't usually say this, but yeah, why not? Thanks for your support as always, and I will see you later. Take it easy and stay sleepy.